In this short video, we are going to look at how to solve non-monic quadratic equations by using the factorization method. So first of all, let's start off with an example. Let's say we have 3x squared plus x minus 2 is equal to 0, and we need to solve that. Now the critical thing to note is that we have a non-monic quadratic in the sense that the term in front of our x squared is not equal to 1. This time we've got a 3. Another example of a non-monic quadratic might be 2x squared plus 2x minus 2. In any event, the term in front of that x squared is not equal to 1. So this process is a little bit different, but still mostly the same compared to the process used for solving monic quadratics. What we do is, like we normally would, first of all, we need to start with factorizing our quadratic, and then we solve. The difference is with the process of factorization. So over here, same thing. We need to find two numbers. The numbers need to add to give us 1. It's like having a 1x there. Now, here's where the difference is. Rather than the numbers multiplying to give us minus 2, this time what we need to do is find numbers that multiply to give whatever the term in front of the x squared is, times this constant term, in this case minus 6. So let's crystallize that over here. So we have same two numbers, they need to add to give positive 1, but they need to multiply to give 3 times negative 2, which is negative 6, rather than just minus 2. So in terms of those two numbers, they are going to be 3 and minus 2, and that's because 3 minus 2 is going to give us 1, and then 3 times minus 2 is going to give us positive 6. Okay, that's the only difference in the process. Now what we can do is use these numbers we have created to rewrite this 1x. So let's go down here. We have 3x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. Once again, this gives us x. Then what we're going to do is group them into pairs and factorize common terms out once more. So then here, with the first pair, we can see that 3x is actually going to be the highest common factor. So we get 3x and then bracket x plus 1, close bracket. Looking at the second pair, we can see that minus 2 is our highest common factor. And then in brackets, we're just left with x plus 1, and that's all equal to 0. Then, as we can see, we've got this common pair here. So then we can factorize the x plus 1 out, and then the 3x and the minus 2 can go in the subsequent brackets. Excellent, almost there. Let's rewrite the equation up here. 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Then what we do is we proceed to equate what we've got in our brackets equal to 0. So x plus 1 is equal to 0, and then 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Let's look at the red equation. This one's quite straightforward. Subtract 1 from both sides, and x is equal to minus 1. Looking at the blue one, this is a two-step equation. Start by moving the 2 across. Then we'll have 3x is equal to 2. Then finish up by dividing 3 on both sides, so x is equal to 2/3. So there we have it. Our answers are x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to 2/3. And that concludes our short video on using factorization to solve non-monic quadratics.